Yeah, yeah. Good
Thank you very
afternoon,
much
sir.
for joining.
No, no,
Thank
no,
you very
no,
much
no,
for
no,
joining us. I
no, no,
know
no.
with
I
your
think
busy schedule, it has been our privilege to have you with us. So please, we look forward for your words of guidance and
no, no.
blessings.
First of all, I'm humbled. First of all, I'm humbled and honored that you have called me. It's a wonderful to remain connected in all your meetings. My compliments to Shri Avinashi, who spoke so well, very interestingly. I also thank Dr. Arvind Mathur, Dr. Lakshmikant, and Dr. Bhupendra Yadav Sahab, who has been a guide and mentor to us. In fact, it is so pertinent in the present times, the digital equity for all. The growing number and share of older person in Asia and the Pacific represents success story of declining fertility and increasing longevity. When we got independence, our lifespan was 48 years. In 75 years, we touched 70 plus. The result of advances in social and economic development is also associated. This demographic transition is taking place against the backdrop of the accelerating fourth industrial revolution. But the COVID-19 with its epicentric now in Asia and the Pacific has exacerbated the suffering of older people in vulnerable situations and demonstrated the fragility of this progress. I think this era taught us furthermore necessity of being digital. Asia and Pacific is a home to the largest number of older persons in the world and rapidly aging. When the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development was adopted in 2015, 8% of region's total population was 65 years or older. By 2020, when agenda comes to an end, it is projected that 12% of total population, 1 in 8 people, will comprise of old persons. 44% of all older persons in region will be women and their share will increase with age. So that is the volume of elderly people we are going to have, and to keep them happy, keep them well connected with their family, the rest of the world, to meet out all the interests and hobbies. Probably digitalization is a need of our, and it is one of the best thing to happen in elderly people. Asian Pacific has made such progress in connecting the region through the information and communication technologies. At the same time, it is still the most digitally divided region in the world. Approximately half of its population lack internet connection. Sir, it was the situation in our country, but thanks to our IT innovations, that more and more population is coming in the ambit of the internet connectivity. Women and older persons, especially older women, are least likely to be digitally connected, and that is the need of our all the more in elderly population. COVID-19 has demonstrated how technologies can help fight the spread of the virus, sustain daily life, support business continuity, and keep people socially connected. It has also shown that those who are excluded from digital transformation, including older persons, are at increased risk of being permanently left behind. Digital equity for all ages is therefore more important than ever. Probably last 1.5 years has taught the need and the utmost requirement of digital connectivity most of our elderly people. The next few years provide an opportunity for Asia and the Pacific to build up on its successes with regard to population, aging, and rapid digital transformation learned from tragic consequences of the pandemic. Promote and strengthen the inclusion of older persons in the digital world. The 2022 fourth review and appraisal of Madrid International Plan of Action on Aging and the further elaboration of the Asia Pacific Information Superhighway will allow countries to develop policies and action plans to achieve digital equity for all ages. Among those policies, it is particularly important to promote digital literacy and narrow digital skill gaps of older persons through tailored peer-to-peer or international training programs. In the fast-changing digital environment, developing, strengthening, and maintaining digital literacy requires a life course approach. Moreover, providing accessible, affordable, and reliable internet connectivity for persons of all ages must be a priority. I'll again like to emphasize providing accessible, affordable, and reliable internet connectivity for all age groups should be the priority. Expanding digital infrastructure, geographical coverage, and digital inclusion of older persons through targeted policies and programs will improve access, enable greater social participation, empower older persons, and enhance their ability to live independently. Truly, sir, when we look at our institutions and medical hospitals where thousands of patients come, we are opting for digital appointments. We are opting for app-induced appointments for testing, appointments for consultation. Probably it makes the life of elderly patient much livelier and easier. As highlighted in the assistive technology devices and solutions can support more and safer morbidity for older person, especially those with disabilities or living alone. I think, sir, this digitalization is going to be a life-saving, is going to improve the quality and longevity of people who are especially challenged and they are living alone. You feel so connected, you feel no scare, you feel everyone is at arm's distance with digital connectivity, even if you are disabled and alone. Social media platforms can promote social interaction and reduce the social isolation and loneliness. Hence, probably this is a need of our, and we need to be very pro-digital equity among elderly people. While older persons are among the least digitally connected population group, they are among the most vulnerable to cyber threats. This is also very important, sir, that older people are most vulnerable to cyber threats. It is therefore critical to establish adequate safety measures, raise awareness, and teach older users to be cautious online. So good part of digital connectivity, but we need to be more careful about the cyber threats, and we need to teach them simple apps and simple devices, not exposing to the cyber issues of conspiracy and threat. The COVID-19 recovery is an opportunity to set the stage for a more inclusive, equitable, and age-friendly society, anchored in human rights and guided by promise of 2030 agenda to leave no one behind. Digital equity for all ages highlighted in 2030 agenda goes beyond national interests. Greater digital cooperation by government and stakeholders is instrument for both inclusive and sustainable development and building back better. There is in turn can supplement national level policy and decision making for benefit of all age groups. Hence, probably I can only say for better quality, better longevity, better connectivity, keeping all elderly people in the positive state, it becomes a source of easy connectivity for your medical health, easy connectivity for social health, a good connectivity with your family, a good recreational program, the hobbies program, and probably it can overcome the crisis of loneliness and left alone. Probably this is a need of our. I must thank you organizers for having invited me. I'm enlightened having heard Avinashi, and probably everyone is going to contribute great to this conclave. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor Sudhir, for such a comprehensive guiding presentation. And I think you have touched upon all the important issues of this digital literacy in older people. And we have been fortunate to have you today with us for this particular day's webinar. And I know you have been awfully busy. I realize that.
No, nothing of the sort, sir. I think it's a pleasure to be with you. Nothing, all of us are like that.
It has been really our privilege to have you with us. And thank you very much again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.